Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is set to meet with President Trump in Washington tomorrow to begin negotiations for phase 2 of the Gaza ceasefire deal.
This as 2 weeks after the initial ceasefire between Hamas and Israel took effect, the Israeli military is carrying out operations in the occupied West Bank, most recently simultaneously blowing up several buildings in the area. NBC's Yamin Yousagian reports from Tel Aviv.
Explosions overnight in the city of Jenin in the West Bank, seen as a stronghold for militants among Islamic Jihad along with Fatah. 20 residential buildings were in fact blown up. We're talking about residential buildings that are built vertically, so each floor has multiple apartments, multiple homes. So major loss both to residences along with personal belongings. When we're talking about evacuation, so far at least 15,000 or so Palestinians have been evacuated from Jenin camp. So far, no casualties have been reported from these explosions, but when we're talking about casualties since the beginning of the ceasefire, since it went into place, 25 confirmed casualties of Palestinians in and around the West Bank, specifically in Jenin. Also, certainly the war, it seems, shifting from Gaza over to the West Bank. Phase 2 of the ceasefire deal beginning, the negotiations of that beginning early this week, certainly going to be a major part of the conversation when Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu meets with President Trump in Washington on Tuesday. That will be a big sticking point in which they'll be speaking about and making sure this ceasefire sticks. Certainly many Israelis worried that this ceasefire will in fact not stick. So there is going to be a lot coming out of that meeting in which we will certainly have our eyes on. Yasmin Vasugian, NBC News, Tel Aviv.